So here's a mobility flow. This is a great mobility warm-up that I want you guys to do before your speed work. So I want you guys to lay on your back. And this is a flow. You're going to do all this in a row, in a circuit, just like this. This is a big flow. So this, the first one is what I call lying toy soldier. So we're going to bring one leg up, down and up repeatedly, just like that. Go ahead and go repeatedly. We're going to go 10 on each side. We're trying to get past 90 degrees with each one, but both legs got to stay straight. Kind of popping the heel off the ground. This is fast. You're not going out of control, but it's fast. You'll feel a big stretch in the hamstring and in the hip flexor. Kind of pop that heel off the ground, hard and fast. Hard and fast. That's perfect. Now we're going to go into rollovers. You guys go into rollovers. We're going to go 5 of these, just like that. Legs wide, reach through the middle, hard and fast. When you come through, JJ, legs wide. When you come through, legs wide, now reach. Kind of get a flow going. Get a flow going. You don't have to go all the way back. Just go back to where you feel comfortable and then reach through. Maybe each rep you go back a little bit more and then forward through a little bit more. When you come through, legs got to stay straight. When you come through, I want legs straight. Yep. Now 5 when you come through, legs together like this. 5 when you come through, legs together. That's perfect, James. Now reach, 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 reach. Don't hold it. I want this to be dynamic, so reach. Perfect. Just like that. Yep. 5 of those. So it's 5 and 5. So it's lying toy soldiers, 10 a leg, wide rollovers, 5, and then legs together rollovers, 5. Here's the next one. Lay on your back. These are just lower back rotations. We're going to flow side to side, just like that. Tap the toe. Perfect. 10 on each side. Try to keep both of your arms on the ground. Yep. Right there. Legs relatively straight. You don't have to be stiff here. You can let the knee bend a little bit, but don't bend the knee all the way up. Perfect. Just kind of get a flow going. So we got 10 on our back, and then we'll flip over for 10 on each side on your chest. Perfect. So now we're going to flip over. Same idea, both hands flat, hands wide, just getting a rotation going. Go ahead. If you don't exactly touch the ground, that's fine. See, he's really tight. He may not be able to touch the ground. That's fine. Just kind of get a rotation going. You'll feel this in the lower back in a good way. Perfect. Good. Good. Kind of get a flow going. Perfect. Once you're done, flip over. Go down on one knee, right knee down, just like this. So we're going to almost put this other hand on the opposite side of the knee. So just like that, push the knee against the hand. You're going to open the book and sink the hips. You're going to close it just like that and pull back. Eyes follow your hands. Give me a big rotation. Big rotation. Push this knee out. Give me a big rotation. Eyes follow the hand and then pull back. Push forward. Yeah, get a good hip flexor stretch. Good, perfect. Give me a big rotation. Sink the hips. And then pull back. Yeah, push that knee out. Push that knee out. Right there, big rotation. Yep, and then pull back. Same idea, big rotation. Get a hip flexor stretch here. Rotate that mid-back. Right there, perfect. Yeah, good. And just kind of explore where you're tight. If you feel tighter on one side, maybe get a couple more reps on that side. Typically, I'll go 5 to 10 on each side. But if you feel tight on one side or the other, go ahead and explore that and just get a couple extra reps. Breathe through it. Something that'll help get the hip flexor is if we fire this glute, squeeze that glute, we'll relax the hip. There we go. So as you come forward, fire that glute, rotate, 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 perfect. And then pull back. Make sure we push that knee out. Eyes follow the hand. Hold at the back for 2 seconds. So rotate, hold, eyes follow your hand, rotate. 1, 2, now pull back, just like that. Perfect. Once you're done, just stay there. Go back into that kneeling position. I want hand on the ground. Let's go left foot forward, right hand on the ground. This is world's greatest. Back knee 1 inch off the ground. We're going to take elbow down to the turf. Elbow down to the turf. They're going to give me a big rotation this way. Eyes follow your hand. Rotate. Yup. Just like give me a big rotation. And then back down. Couple points. I want to keep the big toe down. Push the knee out against my hand. Don't let me push you in. Push the knee out against me. Yeah, big toe down. Now rotate. Big rotation. Yup. Back leg straight. There we go. Perfect. 5 on each side. Couple deep breaths at the top. Every rep, get lower. Try to get that elbow down to the turf. Get down there. Get down there. Get down there. Push it. Now, big rotation. Big rotation. Push this knee out. Big toe flat. Get that elbow all the way to the turf. Get down there. Get down there. Yeah. By the 5th or 6th rep, You should be getting down to the turf. One mistake is this heel comes off the ground. If this heel comes off the ground, move your foot up a little bit. Get that foot up. Get that foot up right there. Keep this whole foot planted. Drive that knee out. Big rotation. Perfect. All right, now we're down into what I call a 90-90 position, 90-90. What that means is both legs at 90 degrees, both legs at 90. So we're here at 90, just like that, open up a little bit, and we're here at 90. Now think about tall chest, so we're gonna do those rotations, 90-90 rotations. Go ahead, 5 on each side. Now the regression, if you cannot stay hands up like this, put your hands on the ground. So he's tighter, he can't get into that position, that's fine. Over time, ideally, we get up like this to what this looks like. Don't really move your feet much. Just rotate. We're getting hip internal and external rotation. Hip internal and external rotation. Just getting the hip moving in a full range of motion. Now, push this knee into the ground on each one. Push that knee down. Push that knee down. Tall spine, don't round the back. Tall spine, don't round the back. Push that opposite knee into the ground. Push that knee down. Perfect. About 10 on each side. Stay at 90. Good. Push that knee down. Perfect. Now we're going to go heel clicks. Heel clicks. So go back to that 90-90. Make sure you set into that 90-90. Now all you're going to do is rotate that back heel to the other heel, just like that. We're going to go 10 on each side. Try not to move the chest though. Try to stay tall in your chest, tall spine, and try not to drag the heel though. Yeah. And take it slow. There's no rush. Don't rush this. Pull up. Keep this knee down. Keep that knee down. Again, we're just trying to move that hip through a full range of motion. Internally rotated and externally rotated. Perfect. 10 on each side. This shouldn't take a long time. This is quick. This is 5 minutes. Push that knee down. Perfect. This is a great warm-up before we squat, before you go into any squatting or lunging pattern in the weight room. It's a great way to get the hips moving and firing. Mobilize that lower back through the hip. Keep everything healthy. But both knees down though, both knees down. Give me 90-90 right here. 90, yeah, push that knee down, open this up. Right there, stay down, stay down. Now rotate the hip. Yeah, exactly. Once you're done on your feet, stand up. That's the mobility flow. Now, if you need to do that a couple of times, that's fine. But just find what works for you. If you do that once, you'll feel a lot better after. If you're really tight, maybe do it twice or 3 times, depending on how much time you have. But how you guys feel? Feel good, right? Yeah, you should be sweating a little bit. Going through the whole flow, you should be sweating a little bit. That means you're warming up. That's the whole idea.